Aloha! Now Netflix has this thing where it just likes to sneak up on us, okay? It's a well-known fact. And it definitely did that the other day when out of nowhere it was like, boom, have a trailer for Stranger Things Season 4. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a nice way of letting us know that filming has indeed started for the 4th season this past month, and I'm very excited about it. But how I've managed to avoid this trailer for the past 2 days until I could film this video is beyond me. So today we're going to be digging deep into everything we know about Season 4 Stranger Things thus far, and of course breaking down that all-important teaser trailer. This is a self-certified spoiler alert in case that didn't click by now. Seems only fair that we start with the juicy part. Give me the trailer! I've literally not seen this, I am buzzing. Stranger Things Season 4 trailer. Well, that was a spoiler and a half. Who puts a spoiler like that as the thumbnail? Who does it? And why do it? Spoiler everybody, Hopper's alive. Yay! I'm happy but I'm annoyed at the same time. Okay, this is saying that it's only a minute, so I'm expecting quick, snappy jump cuts, intense music, and absolutely no real information about the season whatsoever, but here we go. Oof. I was right about the intense music. Is this Narnia? Is it Christmas Town? Oh, okay. Nice snowmobile, mate. They see me rolling. The big guns. I'm guessing this is Russia? Is that bad of me to assume just based on the uniforms? Oh, that's what's his face for Game of Thrones. One of them's gonna turn around and it's gonna be him. I'm glad you're alive, mate, but how the hell did you get there? Wait, is that it? No. No. No! Are you joking me? Okay, so clearly that was a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be, and I was expecting loads of different cuts, but I suppose if they have just started filming, the first thing they probably wanted to film was some sort of teaser to get people hot on their heels again and anticipating a season that we're probably gonna have to wait until 2021 for. There's a few major things that have definitely jumped out to me from this teaser, and we're actually getting a little bit more than what meets the eye. Or maybe it's just me making him out now of a molehill. First big spoiler being, yes, Hopper happens to be alive, which means he was not actually killed by the blast at the end of Season 3, and what I anticipate actually happened is that he went into the opening, into the upside down, into the rift, as it were, just before it closed over, and he wasn't actually killed by the blast, he was already gone by the time it exploded. But then we're left wondering, how the hell did he get to Russia? And also, why is this all still going on? I'm guessing in reference to the Upside Down and the use of the Demogorgon and the discovery of the Demogorgon when the Demogorgon was actually destroyed already. And now comes my big assumption for the season, some sort of time traveling rigmarole. But before we get into that, let's just go through everything in a little bit more of a chronological way. Let's look at the big 5 questions. Who, what, when, where, why, and look at everything that we know about Season 4 thus far. Starting off with who, we know that it's the same creators, we know that it's still the Duffer Brothers. Cast-wise as well, it seems like they're all pretty keen to return, even one that we didn't think we would see. After this teaser, we can of course confirm that the American that was referred to by the Russians at the end of the 3rd season is actually Hopper. When they released the teaser, Netflix actually said he is in prison far from home in the snowy wasteland of Kamchatka, I cannot pronounce words, where he will face dangers both human and other. Meanwhile, back in the States, a new horror is beginning to surface, something long buried, something that connects everything. And need I say what connects everything in our existence? Time, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know it's all very dramatic, I'm getting to it. But even though we've got confirmation of Hopper's return and that he did not die untimely at the end of the 3rd season, we have seen the last of Billy, which means short of a time jump or some sort of flashback, that is the last we have seen of him. And I am pretty gutted beyond the fact that he is a very attractive guy. I thought his character was great. He played it off really well and he was a very interesting addition, but unfortunately, R.I.P. Billy. Also looking at some potentially new cast members coming in. Given the way that season 3 ended, we're probably going to see split locations, and we of course know that Hopper is somehow in Russia, and we've seen a little bit of a glimpse of a new character which I hope is going to be a focus, which is our very own many-faced god himself from Game of Thrones. Given the fact we're splitting in different places, I would like to imagine that unless they all become recluses and only socialise with each other, we are going to see some new cast members coming in, and they seem to have a really good knack for doing that in a way that feels natural and that's productive to the story. So I don't think we're going to see any bookends or placeholders in terms of characters. There's going to be new ones that are probably integral to what we're going to see for the coming season and beyond, potentially. And in terms of who's producing this whole thing, of course, it's once again Netflix giving it success. Are we surprised? No. Second big question. What the hell is going on? From the release of the teaser, we've been given a little tagline of sorts, which is just "From Russia with Love." And naturally this refers to where Hopper is at the moment. As for the season as a whole, when the teaser came out, the Duffer Brothers actually released a little bit of a statement, and in it they said as follows. Season 4 is shaping up to be the biggest and most frightening season yet, and we cannot wait for everyone to see more. In the meantime, pray for the American. From Russia with Love. Way to keep it nice and vague, guys. Thank you very much. From that, at least we can see that the Duffer Brothers are promising us something that is just as chilling and twisted, if not more so than what we've seen before. Given their reputation, they're not ones to really kind of throw that around and not deliver. So I'd say we're in for something pretty special. But as per usual, they are keeping tight-lipped about the script and the plot and everything else to do with that. And sorry to burst your spoiler-loving bubbles out there, but I don't see that changing anytime soon. While we're talking about the season as a whole, it might be worth mentioning that season 4 may well be the end of Stranger Things in its entirety. In 2017, the Duffer Brothers actually suggested themselves that they might end after the 4th season, although one of their producers named Sean Levy has contradicted that and said there's a likelihood of the 5th actually being the last. Basically, it's either the penultimate or it's the finale. Only time will tell. And sticking to the more kind of structural elements of the series before we get into the nitty gritty of the storyline and such, I would say we're in for the same format. So you're looking 8-9 episodes, potentially extending to a 10th if this is going to be the finale season. So even if it's the last one, we're going to get a good chunk of entertainment and a really good story in a really suspenseful way before the curtain finally drops. Now we're on to the big what. This is the the big what the feck is going on, and that's to do with the plot. Now all I can do is grasp at straws from the teaser, but I'm pretty good at doing that, and I'm really good at reading into things far too much. So we'll see if this makes sense, and if it actually turns out to be true, my god, someone give me sweeties. As I've mentioned a few times, I definitely think that some sort of time travel is going to be key to the story of the 4th season, and let me explain why. As we know, Hopper is alive. We know that he was not destroyed by the blast, and we know that the likelihood of his survival is that he went into the rift just before it closed, and somehow that means he's ended up in Russia. Now if you look at what we're seeing in the teaser, it seems like this isn't really in the thick of everything that's been going on between seasons 2 and 3. This seems like this is Russia just kind of figuring out about the Upside Down. Maybe this is them just getting into their experiments, and maybe this is just where it all started. Which means that somehow Hopper has gone from being at the end or current present of the story to going back before it even became a thing. Basically, I think the Upside Down is the thing that ties it all together, and I definitely think that that's what the Duffer Brothers were referencing to when they talked about this other thing that's stirring, and I definitely think it's to do with the time travel element. Because what I think happened is Hopper went into that rift in the time that he was in, and maybe, you know, Russians were exploring the Upside Down, or scientists were exploring the Upside Down at a different rift in Russia at an earlier time, and because the time continuum in the Upside Down is so skewed, one could say. Maybe they found Hopper and was like, what's this beaten up and bloodied guy doing, and why is he in a Russian looking uniform, and why don't we take him back and figure out what's going on? That would definitely explain how he got from point A to point B, and it would definitely tie in together all the references to time that we've gotten thus far. We've had the clock on the side of the tree and the season 4 announcement. Not sure if many people picked up on that. I know that I definitely did. You've also got the letter that Hopper wrote to Eleven towards the end of season 3, and it references like going back through time, and I think it's talking about how things used to be and like turn the clock back and everything like that. So it's definitely hinted at, and if it doesn't come to be, then that's a lot of hints to drop for something that comes to nothing. But that's where I'm kind of seeing season 4 going anyway. Speaking of release, when that gonna be? The infamous third question. If you're looking at the pattern between like the previous seasons, you're looking at anything from a year to probably around 20 months. So it really could be early 2021 before we even see season 4, which means they're dropping a teaser very early, and that is just going to be torturous. However, in season 3 there was a small reference where they said about the families reuniting for Thanksgiving or Christmas, one of the two, some sort of festivity. So maybe a late 2020 release is what we can hope for. Maybe we're looking at December. Are we getting a Christmas reunion? Is it gonna be cute before the shit hits the fan? Looking at it realistically, I think we're in for the very earliest late 2020. My personal anticipation is that we are gonna have to wait until 2021. Fourth question, where? With Hopper suddenly being in Russia, potentially in a different time zone, will we see our cast go global? We're obviously seeing the families being split at the moment, so what's going to happen with that? Why is my watch buzzing? Not now. We've already been told the whole Hawkins and Beyond thing, so we know we're going other places, but like, with the whole time continuum thing, how's this working? And the last question, if you have to ask it, why? Because it's a very well made show. That's why. There are some people who are wondering why Stranger Things is getting a 4th season at this point, and why is my watch buzzing when I'm trying to film? Not now. You often see when things continue beyond like 2-3 seasons, people starting to ask, well, why? But it seems like this is such a meaty story that we've still got so much to see that season 4 shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Also, it's one of those shows that I can honestly hand on heart say that it is very well made. I think that even if you, my personal opinion, don't enjoy the show for its content, you can't actually really look at it and say that it's made badly. I think the costuming is fantastic, I think the set is great, I think the cast is done really, really well. So I think in terms of it being a well-made show, if anything deserves a 4th season. I mean, but yes, that's where we're at so far. I will keep an eye out for updates, I will keep an eye out for any other teasers or spoilers, although I do anticipate if we're going to get spoilers, they're going to be more in terms of, you know, structural and more functional spoilers as opposed to plot, given how tight-lipped they are about this kind of thing normally. But anyway, that is where I'm going to end this video. So comment below and tell me what you're most anticipating for season 4. Do you think time travel is going to be an element? Do you think something different entirely? Let me know. As always though, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do remember to give it a big one of these, subscribe for more videos like this from me and more updates, and also leave your comment below telling me what you're anticipating, what you're looking forward to. If you want to see more videos like this where I go into movies and things like that, there will be a playlist right up there. There will be another video down there if you want to give it a gander. Links to all these social medias in the description. That's where I give updates when videos are coming and such. But other than that, much love you guys, and I shall see you all very soon in the Upside Down. Bye!